7 kings ruled Rome for 2 centuries. One woman ended them all. This is the story of Lucretia, whose blood became the oath that toppled a monarchy and forged a republic that would last 500 years. But first, you need to understand what made her the perfect target. 509 BC. A group of young Roman nobles sat drinking in their military camp. The conversation turned to wives. Each man boasted his wife was the most virtuous. Collatinus made a bet. Let's ride home unannounced and see what they're actually doing. The other wives? Partying, drinking, entertainment flowing. Lucretia sat at her spinning wheel, working. Modest, the perfect Roman wife. What comes next is where virtue became her curse. Among the nobles that night was Sextus Tarquinius, son of Rome's 7th king, Tarquin the Proud. He saw Lucretia's beauty, her virtue, and he was seized by something darker. Days later, Sextus returned to her home, alone. He threatened her with death and dishonor, and then he violated everything she was. Lucretia sent for 2 men, her father, her husband. She told them what happened. Then she made a choice that would change everything. I will not live with this shame, she declared. Her body had been violated, but her will remained her own. She pulled a knife from her robes and stabbed herself in the heart. This moment would destroy the monarchy, but not in the way you'd think. As her father and husband collapsed in grief, a 3rd man entered. Lucius Junius Brutus, who had survived the tyrant king by pretending to be simple-minded. Brutus pulled the knife from her body, held it high, and dropped the act he'd maintained for years. Over her blood, he swore an oath. By this blood most pure before the outrage wrought by the king's son, I swear to drive out Tarquin the Proud, his cursed wife, and all his children. Brutus carried Lucretia's body through Rome's streets. The people saw, they understood. Rome erupted. Citizens and soldiers rallied. The tyrant king's guards abandoned their posts. Tarquin the Proud fled the city. His dynasty, 7 kings, spanning 240 years, ended with one woman's blood. One woman's blood changed everything. But what replaced the kings would define Western civilization. Rome abolished the monarchy. In its place, 2 consuls, elected annually. Power shared, not concentrated. This was the Roman Republic, born from Lucretia's choice. It would last 500 years until another man would end it. Julius Caesar would eventually destroy what Lucretia created. But for half a millennium, her blood was the foundation. So how did one woman destroy 7 kings? Not by living perfectly, by choosing how to die. Her violation was private. Her choice made it political. Her blood became the oath that Romans could not ignore. 7 kings ruled for 240 years. One woman's agency, even in death, toppled them all and created a system that would shape empires for millennia. If this battle of will captivated you, hit subscribe for more legendary stories from history's battlefields. Drop a comment. Which ancient warrior or rebel should we honor next?